old system here. Removing a 3-ton, putting in a 3.5, 16 seer. Little size difference there. 80% furnace change out. Flushing the line set. It's buried in the finish space. So, go inside and see what that looks like. Teeny little furnace room here. So, homeowner's got a hair appointment at 2:30, so our goal is to get out of here by 2 so she can make that hair appointment that we all know is long overdue in this coming out of COVID situation. Got a new 20-inch boot going on here. Not sure how big this furnace is. Probably a 100. See, model number, yeah, it's 100 with a 3.5-ton drive. And I believe ours is 110 with 5-ton drive. That's what we're putting in. Pretty tall transition going in up there above our case coil, and then we got a base going underneath it. Okay, I have at her. I'll go pump her down. Checking my connections in here. They all were a little loose. Always like to check, especially when the saver switch is coming up into the disconnect, because you want to make sure all that stuff is tight, not loose, arcing, shorting, in and out with loose connections. You got to make sure you got none of that going on in here. We're almost pumped down. Boy, this is a beast. So fuse on this, maximum 40. So we should have at least a 25 to a 40 in the panel. No fuses here.
Oh, shoot.
Get some oil?
Yeah. Got a towel somewhere?
Here, I got a better idea. Why don't you just pull it down and drain it into that bucket. Grab the bucket and take the bucket up to it and then move it back down by the water softener. Yeah, just move the whole thing. Just set the bucket down by your drill bag over there. Pull the line set towards it. The problem with making stock boots in our slow time is that you have to trim them to fit when you can't make it up in the sheet metal. But it gives us something to do when we're slow. Got the boots bottom on, legs on. Corey's gonna stand that up and slide it in the furnace room because it won't fit with the boot on it, I'm sure. No way. And I'm going to finish cutting this off. We got her in there. We just got to slide it around a little, get the plenum to line up, and then we're on to mechanicals, gas, electric, refrigeration. Hook that pipe back out. Drop's connected, but the furnace looks like it's going to twist counterclockwise. Little landscaping going on here. Always check to make sure your electrical's going to reach. Make it reach if you can, so you don't have to redo your whip. That one should reach just fine. I think I'm going to change it to a straight fitting though in the end, so it goes straight up. The door usually works better. The hole is right under here. Looks like we're a little high on the right. Shave that down a little more. Throw it to the left. Set the pad. Extend my lines. Solder it up. And hopefully Corey will be ready to solder them together inside, and then we'll flush. So we're reusing this line set. blow it out with nitrogen. Fresh air intake, plug solid with dirt, just like normal, so we'll have to brush that out with a wire brush. Combustion air for the furnace and water heater. Head mark here. There's my big line. And the little guy. Looks like if I just put a short 45 with the tubing bender, cut it off short there, and it should fit right over that 3/4 that was existing. Just slipped a 7/8 over the 3/4 there and bent that in there to meet my lines on the pad. Same thing with the little guy. Slide this together and solder. Got this nitrogen just barely flowing, so the pipes don't oxidize on the inside. So when we reuse an existing line set that had R22 in the old condenser, the oil from the new refrigerant 410A and R22 don't mix, so we try and blow it out the best we can, and we do that by just soldering lines together on the inside. So we got just a big loop here. The Schrader valves are pulled right now, and I'm just going to give it a good blast all the way through the loop. Got it on my high pressure side. To restrict that opening as much as you can when you're doing that and blow out whatever's in there. That's how you flush. Had 170 pounds of nitrogen on here. See if she's holding right where I left it. So we're going to blow this and get the vacuum going. And then we'll cut the charge loose while we're checking out the furnace. It's been a while since we checked out a furnace, but checking out this furnace, and then we're going to check out the AC.
Catching on or what?
Yeah, we're on limit fault right now. What was it? 140?
No, 77 and 117, so we had a 40-degree rise.
40-degree rise and it shut off.
Yes, sir, it did.
Until we got a word back from service advisor who had some news. We had the same furnace a year or so ago with these two limit switches, and well, there's the dots right there. So apparently since I changed out that last furnace that I couldn't stop get to stop overheating, I figured out that the people in the factory were putting these two limit switches in on the wrong side. One is a 155 trip, and the other is 185. So I'm hoping that they're in there backwards. So we got the two blue dots on the right side and the one black dot on the left side. And the memo he just sent me said the one black dot's supposed to be on the right and the two blues are on the left. So the 155 is where the 185 should be, and that's taking out the furnace high limit. So what a nightmare. I ended up adding a bunch of return air, raising a coil, and apparently it's more susceptible when you've got an end coil in here. So when we get done checking out the air, look at that beautiful static pressure, 0.44. Corey's out there dialing in the air right now while I figure out this limit switch problem. Oh my God, I was just happy he had some new news for me on that, because as soon as I saw that 4 flash, I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? But we have something to turn to try and rectify the problem, so we'll see how it goes here. Pressure's a little high in the heat mode. We're on the second highest fan speed. So all we can do about that is maybe add some return right through this wall. We already got one there. Maybe increase the size of that, but that stud cavity can't really carry more than that. Got the cheapest filter possible in there, brand new. I don't know. I suppose we could turn the fan speed down and adjust the static, but we did flip-flop those limit switches, and by now I think it would have shut off, because they had them reversed. The 185, I just told you all that. So we got 111 and rising, and that's about 77, so 23, 33, 34. We got a low temp rise about 34, and this is right where it was shutting off last time. With the switches reversed. Yeah, if we could get away with turning that fan speed down. Right now, yellow? No, blue. Blue for heat, so 400 CFM more than... I don't think we could turn it down that far. We might be able to.
What was return sitting at for the temp?
I didn't check it. I'm just going by what you took it at earlier, because we had the air on for a while. It's probably about the same.
It's almost a 40-degree rise.
23, 33. Yeah, it's about 40. And our temp rise should be between 30 and 60, so we're barely up to the middle where what our temp rise could be. We want to be on the middle to high. That way our air and our vents will feel warmer coming out. But then we got to worry about this thing limiting out on us. We really should try it at one fan speed down to try and get this static down. I'm going to let it run here for a minute and see how high that goes up. And then maybe drop the fan speed. It's a wrap. Got the locking caps, the UV insulation. It's a big dog. Got to put that drain towel back on the downspout. casts in a row. We're so close. So that's the front, which should be 1 inch out on the top, except for you ran that side through the Pittsburgh backwards. The right side is 90 in the front, and the 1 inch offset that's supposed to be here is in the back because you ran your side through the Pittsburgh backwards. Now I got to take that side off, flatten out the Pittsburghs, and spin it around and run it again. Kids are getting big. Starving to death, waiting for Dad to get home at midnight. Monster pleco. That's a good 2-inch pleco right there. Put 35 of the original batch in here. Means we got 70 inches approximately of the bigger ones, and then all these little guys. 2 generations of little guys. That one there, and then the littler one. So 3 different size fish in here. 3 different batches. In a 35-gallon tank. That's a little ridiculous. We gotta get rid of some more of these big ones. Hopkins said he sells them like hotcakes. What did I bring him? I think I brought him 100. He gave me 150 bucks cash. So I could bring him another 70. Bigger though. This handle, I almost did a backflip. Almost grabbed dude. What are you thinking there, bud? You gonna take a nap now? I kind of need to open that handle. You gonna sidestep or jump? I got you. Don't go in the building. No, just stay there. Bugs sure get in fast. Where's Kevin? Lila, what's up, baby? Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Huh? How are you? Huh? What's going on? You want to talk to me? You want to talk about it? You're holding down the blue leather. You want me to clean this mold off and throw the crappy ones away? It's hard for me to throw that away. Put them in this basement, and then you don't watch the humidity, and then all of a sudden that doesn't look salvageable. That reminds me of Opalina. She scratched that when we had it in the puppy room, mud room between the garage and the kitchen. What year was that? What litter was that? Oh, Kevin? Damn. You're getting all excited on me like that. I'm gonna go wide angle on your ass. Oh, damn, girl. Oh, shit. Hey. Come here. What the hell? You got some weird back legs there, bud. Look like a German Shepherd with hip dysplasia. Whoa. Fancy moves. Fancy dancy. Hey! Damn, boy, you can't bite me like that. Come here. Come here. I know you were just playing. Come on. Kevin. Just sitting up there watching, huh?